3, 2, 1. We are now live.
What up?
Hello, hi. Welcome to Monday Morsels in Barebones Kitchen. How are you all doing? Welcome, cheers. See, I'm used to doing this. I don't often have guests. I mean, I have a lot this year. Don't get it twisted. All right, you guys. So we have 3 visuals here, just so you all know. We've got my Facebook, we've got Instagram, and we've got Miranda's Facebook. So if you're Miranda's friend, welcome to Barebones Kitchen. Miranda has brought her jazz hands tonight. And Miranda and I have been friends for so many years we won't discuss it.
We don't need to talk about it.
Need to talk about it. All right, so, gosh, I'm already parched.
So can you say real quick what Barebones Kitchen is so the people on my feed know exactly what they're stepping into?
Absolutely. Okay, so this is for probably all of you. I was a culinary student way back when. I am not a chef. That's why I call myself a culinary coach, because I love to take the bare essentials that you have in your cupboard and make something delicious out of it.
Yes.
And I started that because of COVID. I was a FedEx driver back when COVID was happening, and I just kept hearing, like, I was wrapped up in the news, okay? Like, everybody was wrapped up in the news, right? So I'm stuck in this news thing, and I just kept hearing about food pantry lines being really, really long, and I just kept thinking, oh my gosh, these people don't even know. They don't know what is going on in those food banks, in the food pantries, like how you get your groceries. They're not even going to know what to do with it. So I grew up very similar to that. We got a lot of food from the food bank. We struggled a lot, you know, very low income household, raised by a single parent. So that is when oh, Daniel's calling you.
Oh, hang it up.
Damn, Daniel. Tell Daniel to stop. Oh, I hit. Oh,
Oh, shit.
Damn it. Broadcast paused. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. Shocker, right? And now there's 2 of us with it.
That's a jazz hands moment.
Love it. So I, again, was raised that way, and I was just like, I need to help these people. There's these people in these lines. Some of them have never been to a food bank before. Some of them have not been to a food bank in a very long time. You're not going to know what you're going to get. So hopefully the bag, the plastic clear bag, has an F or an S or a something on it to indicate what that bag is. Because not everybody knows the difference between what flour and sugar looks like, or what salt and sugar looks like. Because those ones are easy to mix up. I'm just throwing it out there. Those 2 are very easy to mix up. So, thus, Barebones Kitchen was born. And that was December of 2020 that I did that.
Well, and look at that. Times are still tough.
I know!
People are having to cook more because you can't go out to eat as often because finances are
You
tight.
can't friggin' afford it.
So
So that's why I went to the dollar store this weekend, and in anticipation of Miranda's visit, okay? So I have done dollar store meals before. They seem to be very popular. The first one that I did, I think actually it's the only one on my YouTube channel. So if you're looking for me on YouTube, I am on YouTube. Or follow me on Facebook or Instagram. I do try to be very interactive with you all. But I had a gal that I knew, to get back to my story, because sometimes I do this, you guys, I just ramble on. I had a gal that I knew that was so inspired by my dollar store stuff that she decided to show me her whole bounty from the dollar store, which was really awesome because she had a surprise visit from her grandchildren. So I was very excited that I could inspire her to do that. All right, so in this very, very hot pan, we're going to do like a little goulash. And all of this stuff, minus the butter I just put in here, was purchased at the dollar store. Yay!
jazz hands.
Jazz hands! All right, so I've got my butter going in here. I'm going to, you want to hold up that bag of peppers, Miranda, right here? It's on the counter still. Yep. So I got this bag of peppers and onions. Because what's goulash without peppers and onions?
$1.25, y'all.
Yeah, $1.25.
And $1, the $3 to $5 store.
Yes, so now when you go into, at least in my dollar store that's close by, you can. Thank you. So at the dollar store that's close by my house, they now have like a bougie dollar store section. Okay, bougie. We're gonna call it bougie. Hands. I love this. I think Miranda needs to be the guest all the time. So they have like the little bougie section. So now it's like $1.25. Okay, and then you've got the $3 section. Ooh. And then you've got the $5 section. So like you got that Breyers ice cream, Breyers, which is it? Dreyers or Breyers? Is that both? There's two of them, right? Two. Okay, well you've got some fancy ass ice cream up in there, and they're gonna charge you $5. $5 for it. Yeah. Hold the phones. Hold the phones. All right, so I did do some elbow macaroni, and now we've been talking so long, it's probably really bloated. It's good though. Whatever. It'll be fine.
It's done.
It'll be fine. This is how we roll in BBK. And I have some sausage here because you know what? Dollar store. 6 little links, $1.25, you guys. $1.25. So I just cut it into little rounds because whatever. Chop it up how you want to chop it up. You could totally do this with some ground beef if you got some ground beef laying around, ground turkey, you know, whatever tickles your fancy. But like I was explaining to Miranda, you know, sometimes that it's like right before payday and you just got to get a couple things. I literally got 2 meals worth of stuff and dessert and a trash can for my almost 17-year-old kid for $12. $12. Jazz hands. Love the jazz hands. So much fun. All right. So we're just going to saute this up a little bit. We're really just kind of getting it warm at this point because honestly it's all pretty much cooked. And then got some tomato sauce, some pasta sauce right here. Hey Sunday, hey Jen. We're making some goulash. It all came from the dollar store. And I got three visuals going on here. So if I'm doing this a lot, I'm not saying yes. I mean, I might be saying yes, like let's be honest. But I'm trying to make sure that I give you all equal attention. Ooh, let's turn that bad boy down. Huh?
That's the thing.
It is a thing.
For everybody.
Yes, yeah, see? Like you have to be paying attention if you got more than one visual aid there, you know? I just don't like to waste. That's why I'm rinsing it. Ooh, and it's splattering up at me. Splattering up. And honestly, you guys, anything that's tomato-based is always going to be better tomorrow. Like, that's because the flavors marry, right? They get married. They get married and create more flavor. That's what happens. It's the way it works. And I am going to add my trifecta, which I probably should have done when I was doing my peppers, but I got sidetracked with the Jessi's. And Daniel. Freaking Daniel calling. Freaking Daniel. All right, got my black pepper. And again, to me, it's always going to be whatever your favorite spices are. If you're rocking that Lowry's or Johnny's or whatever, this is just my personal trifecta. Damn, that's splattering a lot. I will pretty much put this in everything. If you've been watching for a while, you kind of know that. But yeah, I do my pepper, my salt, and I like the pink Himalayan sea salt. If you got some Morton's table salt, first of all, throw that shit out and buy something better. No, I'm just kidding. Like, if that's what you like and you enjoy, have fun with your high blood pressure. I feel like an asshole all of a sudden, you know? And then Weber's Urban Garlic is the third part for my trifecta. I love this stuff so much that I bought a big-ass container of it. Gigantic container of it. Because I just think it's good. It's been the one spice that I've ever bought that's been, like, real consistent. And it always has such good flavor and adds such... It's like my kids know when I don't use this.
Is it easy to find?
You can find it at most stores. Winco does not sell it.
Oh, that's weird.
Because they do the Kingsford, because it's a Weber product. So they do a Kingsford product, which I am, honestly, the only thing I've ever had that's come kind of close to this is, there's a Mrs. Dash one that's kind of close. but not. So Costco does have a pretty decent one, but it just doesn't have the same flavors to me. I mean, I like it, but it's not that.
Right.
I don't
So
know.
take that and take your Morton salt.
That's right.
Yeah.
And get the hell out of here. So normally it comes in this size.
Oh.
So
okay.
This was actually one I bought by accident because it's garlic parmesan, but the labels are both green. And they totally tricked me. So there's your different sizes. And then they actually have an even smaller one. So this is a 4.3 ounce. This is a 24 ounce. And then they have one that's a little bit smaller. You can usually find the smaller one at, I think Walmart has it. Safeway always has these big ones, and they charge you like ridiculous amount of money for them. Like, honestly, ridiculous amount of money for them.
Do they have those at like Costco too?
No, they do not have that, which is why I've had the Costco garlic and herb.
How was that?
I mean, it was all right. I know Nick likes it a lot. She uses that kind of a lot.
Well, we are allowed to have our preferences.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's a lot of people that are like, I'm not using that.
Some people.
Give me that Jonas.
Some people prefer
like,
jazz hands.
Yes,
And some people
jazz hands.
But if they don't, they can take their Morton salt.
Get out of here. All right, so I have some elbow macaroni, and I bought this whole box. I bought a gigantic box of it at the dollar store. Even though I had macaroni, I bought it because I wanted you guys to see. See, I have the macaroni. I have the macaroni. And it came in a little box, $1.25. Yes, actually, I don't think you can even get pasta for $1 anymore. I don't think you can get pasta for $1 anywhere.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything
I
like
don't
that in a
think
really
so.
long time, actually.
Yeah, because it used to be like 10 for 10.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
That's been years
yeah,
now.
yeah, it's no longer a 10 for 10 situation. I think now it's like 4 for 5 or some crap. So, whatever. One-stop shopping. Go to the Dollar Tree, it'll be fine. And you can find lots of good things there. I don't know, maybe I made too much. I only did like half the box. One whole can of that pasta sauce, a little bit of onions and peppers, 6 little links of sausage that I cut up into little rounds. I probably could have quartered them. That just would have taken more time. It is a whole lot of food. Absolutely. Absolutely. Break out that pack of Wonder Bread.
See, and this is why Bare Bones Kitchen has got it going on, because you can feed your family on a very limited budget, and if you don't know how to be in the kitchen and what to do in the kitchen, which was me for years and years and years, and I'm still not fantastic, let's just be honest, she's going to teach you how to throw things together and how to be creative and how to use what you have.
Yeah.
So
that's what started it, honestly. That's always been my favorite thing. One of my favorite stories is I remember when I had my mother-in-law living with me, I made way too many noodles. Look at that. It's a lot, and I didn't even do the whole box. I literally did half of it. That's okay. Maybe I'll make some mac and cheese balls or something out of that. So it was like 2 days before payday, and I had one pork chop in a bag, because you know how that ex-husband of mine loved to make fucking pork chops for breakfast. Thanks, sir. I was saving those for dinner. So, yeah, so I had a family of 6, and I ended up feeding my whole entire family off of one pork chop. It's called gravy, baby. Everybody loves gravy, except my kid. Like, that's what I did, though. I made gravy, and I had a couple potatoes, and so I made some mashed potatoes. We had, like, my favorite, like, childhood memory of the turkey bowl with the mashed potatoes and the turkey gravy. Oh, man, that was my favorite. I love that shit. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And it fed all of us.
It has to be bougie.
Yeah. You can still make it look delicious, and it can taste, even if it doesn't look delicious, it still can taste delicious. So remember, 6 pieces, $1.25.
Yes.
Whole box of pasta that I made way too much, and I only made half of the box. $1.25. Like, I could have used a quarter of the box. Got the peppers, frozen peppers, and onions.
That is a screaming deal, too.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Especially if you don't have time, it's already comes cut up
Already
and
cut.
done.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect for the Philly.
Look at how fast that was, you guys.
I know.
Seriously, and it's done.
We were late, and we're only 20 minutes in.
Shit.
Do you have anything you want to share? just jazz hands. Just jazz hands. That's what we're doing
I'm
here.
just here to have a little spice.
I love it. I love it. So I usually try to gift my guest chefs with a little present. And
I'm a guest chef.
you are a guest chef. Yes. You with your jazz hands.
I get a present?
You get a present. So this is just a fun little one. And that is for you, my love. A little trivet.
You had me a taco. But guys. Thanks, Harmony.
Jazz waterfall.
That's super fun.
Isn't it fun?
Yes.
That's another Gail at Sassy Sissy Boutique Trinket.
Nicely done, Gail.
I know. She always makes such fun stuff. She always like tests things out on me, and I'm like,
yeah,
you okay?
This is
All
great.
right, I'll take it. Hey, Wheeler. Guess who? He says. I'm sorry, I have a lot of things here to look at, so trying to read comments. What did you make? I really made just a goulash. That's all. The pork chop story. Yes, the pork chop story. Absolutely. What's going on, Wheeler? Make sure everybody's live still, because, you know, like
Especially
in my
when Dan
world.
calls.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Thanks, Dan. Freaking Dan. Freaking Dan. All right, so that is what I have for you tonight, you guys. Thank you for joining me in Bare Bones Kitchen. Yay! Jazz hands one more time. Y'all keep showing up, and so do I. I will see you all on Wednesday, which is my boy's birthday, so this is going to be an interesting one. Don't really know what's going to happen with this, because he's a little picky ass, so we're just gonna wing it. We're gonna see what we can do.
For the folks on my page, go to Bare Bones Kitchen and make sure you like her. And she's also on Instagram and YouTube.
Yes, absolutely.
Bare Bones Kitchen.
And for those of you too, I do Suck It Up Saturday every other Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I just did Suck It Up Saturday this last Saturday. We make an adult beverage, so if you're looking for some weird inspiration, because sometimes, I mean, this is my preference. I just drink beer, but I was a bartender for a hot minute in my 20s when I looked cute. Okay, when I looked cute. So that's where we're at.
So cute.
Yeah, so much more of me to love these days.
Cheers and some jazz hands to end it out.
Cheers and jazz hands.
Okay.
Thanks for joining me.